LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Receivers are bunched together. Back to throw. It's Green. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Trying to extend the play. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Green. Catch made by the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the sack. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Ball handed off. They stop him right at the 24.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Daniels. Receiver makes the grab. And they get him down after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. After a big gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the returner, but they create the turnover.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Sategna. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Dropping back. It's Green. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in the hurry-up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
The Razorbacks will try to keep this drive moving. Looking for some space. It's Hill.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. This is the 6th play on the drive. Dropping back. It's Green. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Anthony. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Stevens.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Grab behind the line. It's Sategna. It's a fumble. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, the defense did.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Green. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Koss. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Green. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. This will likely be the last play of the half. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Daniels. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Green. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled after the catch. The Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Caught quickly. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it to the left. The Razorbacks keep the football on the move.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw. It's Green. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. This time a completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
On the run here. Lets it go. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Daniels. Quick catch over the middle.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about throwing shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
That's a nice catch along the sideline, but it gains nothing. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you've got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Completion makes it second down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's Daniels. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. And here comes the up-tempo offense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.